Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Leza live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. Just let it play. Does it end like that?
It ends. It
Okay.
just drops off.
There's
no fade on
I
it.
gotta
There's
re-edit
no
it.
Fade?
I have one that does have a fade.
Yes.
And it's a little longer, and we can just listen to it until it plays out.
I just like that song because I like to go la la.
I know. It gets me going. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Drew, are you okay?
Why?
You shot yourself in the face.
Again?
See?
No, you were just yawning quite
Oh, is that what it was?
frequently
It was
earlier.
a rough night last night.
Oh, what happened? Please share.
Just
Share with the
didn't-
people. People
just
love to
didn't get-
hear.
Just didn't get a good night's sleep.
Oh my
That's all.
gosh, I had the best night's sleep. I had one of those nights.
I'm
Sorry,
really glad.
sorry. I don't mean to brag,
No, it's good.
but I had one of those nights when you're sleeping and you're in such a deep sleep. Oh, there's a lot of noise. What's going on in the world?
They're having fun.
Oh,
Maybe we should bring
in the
whoever that
lobby.
is in.
Yeah, right. So I had one of those sleeps where you're so in deep sleep, such deep sleep that you wake up and you're like, wow, that was like real. You know those kind of sleeps?
No.
Wonderful. I know. Matt probably doesn't get those.
Nev-
That happens a few times a year.
Never experienced in my life.
Never in your life.
Never in my life.
Gosh, I must be doing something right because I have been having some really good deep sleeps
Well,
lately.
I'm with Drew. I didn't sleep very well last night.
What's
but
your
it was
problem?
Kind of a product of my own making.
Why? What'd you do?
I just lied down and fell asleep.
Yeah.
On top of the covers and everything. I kept waking up cold, and I'd be like,
Why
and just
did-
go back to sleep, and then wake up again.
Why
and go
didn't you
back
get
to
under the
sleep.
covers?
I don't know.
Lazy?
Just lazy.
He had his shoes on.
He had his work clothes on
That
because
was
he
the
wanted
only
to get up
thing.
and go to work in the morning.
That was the only thing. With the shoes on, they were ready to go. But yeah.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard in my life. I can't wait to get inside and snuggle up,
Well,
turn the air conditioning way low, put the fan on high, and just go.
It must be a girl thing. It sounds like Jamie. Yeah.
Oh, it
She's
is a
got
girl
the fan
thing.
going.
It is a girl thing.
She likes it really cold.
Yes.
So then she could put on a bunch of blankets.
Yes.
Why don't you just take some of the blankets off?
We don't want to.
I understand that.
We like the weight of the blanket. Makes you feel secure and comfortable. And
What did they give you girls a playbook when you get like
absolutely
a certain age?
a certain age. I was gonna say it all started at a certain time.
Yeah.
I like
What?
it very cold.
Yeah.
But I also like to save this thing called money.
Yeah.
And so I open all my doors and all my windows and all that
Yes.
stuff. And then before I go to bed, I close them all and turn the fan on.
We do that a little bit too, but
But-
it's been staying warm later though.
It is.
I mean, it's got to be in the mid 60s for me to do that.
Right.
well, it was like, I don't know, at 1:30 when I went to bed, it was like 60 out.
Yeah, no, probably 63. I looked at it before I went to bed. I don't think it got
I
down
don't
that
know.
low last night. But when I went to bed at
62 last night.
62, yeah, when
But
I went to
again, that
bed,
was at the airport, so.
okay, it was still like 60, 68 out.
Oh,
and I'm
it
like,
was-
it's 67 in here. I'm not opening the windows just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was warm last night.
Yeah.
That's for sure. A
Well,
little warmer.
Maybe we should discuss the weather.
Well, we certainly can.
Thank you.
I mean, think about it this way. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:07, and it's 92 degrees right now.
It is not.
92 degrees.
We all grabbed our
No,
phones.
It says 80 on my phone.
It does
Our-
not feel
our
92
outdoor
outside.
temperature 92.
Is it in
right
the
here.
sun? Is it in the sun?
Probably.
Mine says 83.
All right. Even if it's 83, it's only 9 in the morning.
Yeah, we're only going to heat up to 88 though. Tomorrow 89. Ooh, flirting with 90. Flirting with 90. Tell
Well,
us.
Mr.
Go
Cada
ahead.
Cada has us at 90 degrees today for our high at the
Okay.
airport.
Okay.
And that'll give us anywhere from 87 to 93, depending on where you are in the Quad Cities.
Okay.
All right, but we're going to have light winds out of the southwest in the afternoon. It's going to be clear. Evening, 62 for the low. So,
Okay. Yeah.
Matt, you might want to open your windows. Okay. And then for tomorrow, they're saying 90. and Thursday, they're saying 89. So, we're going
Yeah.
to have. If you don't like the weather, there's something wrong with you. This
Right.
is beautiful.
Right, and it's very comfortable in here today. Jason said he figured out the air conditioner. And I swear it's been 2 years. It's been since I've been here, though. It has not felt like this in here.
No, it's wonderful.
It is wonderful. So thank you, Jason
We
Zinzaletta.
appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. Well, as long as it's in the 80s, I'm pretty happy. You know, my golf temperature, I like 60s to 80s. 90s is too hot sometimes,
Well, I
unless you're
talked to my
desperate.
sister in Casa Grande, and it was 109 at her house.
Oh, man, they're sweating it out.
Yeah, and she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, it's the beginning of hell.
And isn't she right? Yes, yes. And did you offer? Did you say, come visit me in the pines, the cool pines of Prescott?
No, I told her to stay down there, and
That's
You're
not very
busy.
nice.
she has very bad arthritis, so
Oh.
for her, she likes it at like 95 to 100.
Okay, that
she
makes
really
sense.
does. So
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, absolutely. So, did anybody watch the hockey game last night? Boy, it was a show. I mean, 6-1. The Panthers beat the Oilers, and there was a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. I'm like, what is happening? I mean, it's only game 3, people, and it was tied, 1-1 in the series until last night. But I mean, it was a fight fest. Almost
Man.
too much.
Now I
I
feel
know.
bad I missed it.
Yeah, right. Scott's like, zoom in. I mean, I kind of watch with one eye. I like a little bit of fighting. I don't like brawls. I mean, they were just going at it.
I want to see the fans get involved. People start climbing over the glass.
Well, at the end of the
throwing
game,
down.
people threw things on the ice. I don't know what it was they were throwing, but it was that last period was crazy. And the Panthers took advantage of some penalties in the first period, and the Oilers could not catch up, and which is surprising because they've gone to overtime the past 2 games. So
Could be a
they got
good
spanked.
series.
Yeah. Well, that was that. Yeah, 6-1 ain't good. We like overtime.
I just
I know you don't care.
nope.
He's just a working man. What did you do that caused you some joy yesterday, Matt? Everybody wants to know. Hold your breath.
I had joy yesterday.
You had no joy yesterday?
I came into the radio.
The show? Yeah, I was going to say the show yesterday. You had a lot
Yeah.
of joy. We talked about Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah,
that was a lot of
Bruce.
fun. Bruce was in.
Yeah.
He was very, very energized, and they're doing good things over there at Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity.
Drew bringing in another motorcycle
Ducati.
and doing donuts in the parking lot. I
Did
mean,
you
that's
do
always
donuts? I didn't think that was allowed. No fun allowed at work.
Could I do them? Yes. Will I do them? No.
No, it'll tear up your tires.
Yeah,
right?
Especially, I only get about 2,500 miles out of a set. so.
Holy cow. That's crazy.
cool. Are you sure you want to go down this road of riding motorcycles?
No, I do not. I don't want to talk about motorcycles today. I want to talk about Taco Tuesday.
Okay.
Is it today? Is it happening? Are you guys going out? Where are you going?
The gang has decided we're not doing tacos,
oh,
so I believe we're going to Park Plaza Deli.
nice. What's your favorite there? What do you always get?
Tacos.
No, yeah, tacos. Their French dip is very good.
The French
there.
dip. I like their Asian crunch salad. Chicken?
Yeah. I'm not going for salad.
Well, I like salad.
That's good for you.
I know. It is.
I don't understand that.
What?
Like, you spend all this money going out to somewhere nice and sit down, and you get a salad.
Well,
Exactly.
Like,
salad can be delicious, Matt.
that's wonderful. If
Yeah.
I'm spending that kind of money, I want to have a good meal. I want to have
Yeah.
a steak. I want to have something good. I don't want
Right.
a salad.
Hey.
A salad's an appetizer.
Well, not these salads at Park Plaza. They're huge and they're delicious. Their Mediterranean Greek salad is also very good with chicken on it.
Jamie likes that stuff.
It's so good. I don't know. We just like to eat a little lighter than you guys.
Yeah,
We don't like a gut bomb at night. I'm just saying.
Does that have to be at night?
I have to
eat
tell
lunch
you.
sometimes.
I have to tell you about the meal that Scott Dandos made on Sunday. We didn't get to it yesterday because we had a guest. We have no guest today. Miss Yavapai was scheduled to come back on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and for some reason, she didn't respond when I tried to confirm. So,
So she's ghosting us?
well, she's very busy.
Or she's just ghosting me?
Well, maybe you. Maybe it's you. But anyway,
Story of my
Sunday,
life.
Scott Dandos
You should be
decided.
so lucky.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
See?
Uh-oh, trouble in paradise, Drew? Shift gears
Yeah,
here.
here we go.
No, he should be so lucky
To be
Oh,
ghosted?
he would. Yeah.
that
yeah.
she should ghost him.
That's right. He should.
Yeah.
He wishes he could be so lucky.
No, I'm ghosted by everybody, including clients.
I've never ghosted you ever.
Yet.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Can we please talk about Scott Dandos's meal?
Okay,
because
yes,
you
sorry,
guys
go ahead.
You're gonna just freak out when you hear what Scott did. So he decided to have family meal. He decided to make the menu. I was in the valley. The kids were doing their things, and he sent the menu. Oh, maybe I should just read it to you. He did a leg of lamb. He did Scott Dandos. Hold on, I'm going to read it to you because it's pretty darn impressive.
Was it just like a lot of meat?
Dinner, roasted leg of lamb over golden potatoes, drizzled with lemon olive oil herbs, roasted skinless chicken thighs with golden Greek potatoes, steamed green beans, and a Greek salad. He forgot to mention the rice pilaf and the homemade tzatziki sauce.
Ooh, wonderful. That does sound good.
I mean, he did, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
The guy could cook for a
We
restaurant.
need to keep him around.
Yeah, it was amazing, and we all showed up, and he fed us, and it was fabulous.
So what you're saying is Barry better watch out.
Well, I think that Scott could give him a run for his money when it comes to Greek food.
Wow.
Oh, speaking of Greek food, did you see that the Gurley Street Grill has some new Greek items on their menu?
No, I didn't.
I just saw it yesterday, and I was very excited. They have chicken souvlaki, and they have the traditional gyros plate,
All right.
along with some other things. But those were the two that stood out to me.
Yeah, I'd have to try their gyro plate because I've tried all the other ones in town.
Yeah,
So
give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That's the thing I miss at Park Plaza.
Oh, the gyros.
Yeah.
I know. What's your go-to? I didn't ask you.
Well, it was
used
going
to
to
be the
say
gyro.
it used to be actually
too.
the Euro pizza.
Mm.
That was dynamite. But
I
they
never
stopped
had
doing
it.
that too.
Jeez. All good things come to an end, huh, Matt?
So when I'm there, I just get a beer or 12.
Really, you don't eat?
No, I eat, of
the
course.
food's good there. Yeah, I like it.
I'm protesting. I like my euros. We need more euros in town.
Yeah, there you go.
We need a Greek restaurant.
Well, we have that Greek and Go, but I've never
No.
gone there.
Greek on.
Greek
No.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, the food is good, but I don't want to go there
And pick it up and,
and
take
pick
it home.
up. By the time I get
Yeah.
home, it just never tastes the same.
Right.
Especially if you have anything that has a crunch, it gets a little soggy from
Yeah.
the steam.
You're right.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
And Drew lives the closest to it out of all of us.
Yeah.
And so if he's complaining about that, imagine you and I taking it to our homes.
Right.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I don't know what they do to their French fries there.
Yeah.
But their French fries are
Are the
awesome.
best.
And if you don't eat them, I usually eat them on the way home.
There you go.
But
there you
know,
go.
if it takes you 10 minutes, it's just not the same.
Right. Well, the go-to for the Danditos in the Valley is Greektown. You got to go to Greektown. It's really, it is run by Greeks. The guy who greets you at the door, he'll talk you, he'll throw a plate at the wall and serve you some flaming saganaki and a shot of ouzo to start your meal. It's a lot of fun.
Wow. I don't even know what you said, but I'm sure they were words.
It's all
You're not making
It's all
stuff
Greek
up.
to
It was
me.
all good until the ouzo hits.
Hey, you got to have a little ouzo when in Greece.
I know.
Yeah, it's very strong, very strong. Okay, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, I'll tell you what the daily designations are. How's that? Something to look forward to coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, I look forward to that first sip of water in the morning because of my whole home water filtration system that I got from H2O Health Water and Health Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. I realized something this morning. I always take, a 40 to bed full of water. I drink it throughout the night. And in the morning, that last little sip used to not taste so great. But this morning, the last little sip tasted as good as the first one. I'm talking about filtered water that has removed or reduced all sorts of stuff, gunk that you don't want to be drinking. Pesticides, herbicides. What are herbicides? Uranium, radium, arsenic. So many toxic chemicals and bacteria that you're drinking every day. You think you're doing yourself something good by having a big glass of water, and you're taking all that in. If you don't have a filter, you are the filter. Your body has to work so hard to filter out all that stuff. And this filter that I have in my home does not remove the essential minerals that my body needs. I'm so happy I did it. You can thank me later. Give H2O Health Water and Health Solutions a call, 928-899-7504. Have a free consultation. They'll tell you what you're drinking and what you could be drinking. They'll even send you home with a sample. And that's really what sold me. Again, the number 928-899-7504. But be sure to tell them Leza sent you. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. And that right there is the song going out this morning to little Gizmo and Sunny, who flew the coop. We didn't check in on the nest. Oh, thank you, Diane. She turned the air back on. Oh, what a difference that makes. Yep, the nest is empty. They did not come back. They're probably out hunting this morning.
I didn't pick that song based on, the Eagles, but yeah.
It's a nice little riff.
It's one of my flying songs,
Yeah.
I just want to fly away.
You just want everybody to know that you picked that song.
Heck yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm getting all my bumpers in.
Right.
Good job.
Awesome.
I know. I tasked him to do something a little extra for the show, and he did.
Don't worry.
Plus, I'm a Kravitz fan.
Yeah, me too. Big time.
I'll send you my invoice.
Yeah, his invoice. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little sore this morning. I'm a lot sore this morning. I've got that deep, deep ache. You know what I'm talking about?
Dare
That's
we
from the
ask?
deep, deep sleep.
No. And I think that the deep sleep is because of this.
Uh-oh.
I went to Pilates yesterday.
Ah.
Yes, and they really work on your core, deep core. Muscles you didn't know you had. I mean, you wake up and you're like, oh, I didn't know I had a muscle there. So I'm moving a little slow this morning, but it feels good. That kind of ache feels good.
I mean, so now you're up to 3 hours a day working?
Every other day, yeah.
Wow.
Man,
Man.
don't make fun of it. I've worked really hard my whole life to get to this schedule. Ask Scott Dandos. He'll know. He'll tell you. Don't.
Well,
Don't ask Scott.
I'll call him Scott.
Regardless, you were a mom, so that's a totally thankless
you.
24-hour a day job,
Thank
7
you.
days a week.
Yes.
As a single parent, and I got through it, absolutely brutal.
Well, I never had to do it alone because I never was a single parent. Thank God. I couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
don't know how they do it. I don't know how single moms and single dads,
Yeah,
because
it's-
it really takes a team.
And how
Yeah.
many nannies did you have?
None. Zero. Zilch. I had 2 grandmas, though.
Oh, there you go.
And 2 grandpas that really helped out a lot.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, today's National Iced Tea Day. Do you guys like the iced tea? Oh, is that what you're drinking this morning? Very nice.
Absolutely.
Very nice. One of America's favorite summertime drinks, whether sweetened or not. Iced tea dates back to the 1870s, long before people had ice makers.
So it was just tea?
It was just tea.
Yep.
Hot tea.
Well, I just like that it has no sugar and no calories, and it still has all the
A little-
caffeine I need.
So you partake in the iced tea?
Yeah, I have to, or else
Yeah.
I'd just die.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't make it
good.
through the end of the day.
Well, congratulations. Today's your day. Today's your day. It's National Ballpoint Pen Day. I've got my favorite. Do you have your favorite ballpoint pen? Does everybody have one?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know what yours is? Mine is the Uniball Vision Elite with the fine tip.
I don't know about that, but it's the my favorite pen that I use is the Dunlop tire pen because it's thicker
Oh.
and it's got a nice little soft pad on it,
Yeah.
and it's yellow,
Okay.
and I can always find it.
That's a really great point. All right. Please chime in.
I got a
Nothing.
same pen that I've had since high school.
You do not.
Yeah, it's the same brand and same kind and everything. I
Well-
loved it in high school. It's called a Pilot. I don't know the exact
yeah.
model,
Yeah. I know
but
the
it
Pilot.
has the nice tips and everything.
Yes.
I carry 2 or 3 of those with me when I'm doing paperwork.
Yes.
And I make sure that if my clients try and steal that pen, I don't leave
Exactly.
without it because those are my favorites.
You should tape a flower to the end of it.
No.
You see people
I'll-
do that so that people don't take their pen.
That's
If
I
you
can
said a
see you.
McRib, he might have went for it.
yeah. My doctor does that. They have a vase with like rocks and
Yes.
stuff in it,
Yes.
and all these pen flowers in it. I'm
Yes.
like, oh, that's nice.
Because you would never take one of those, would you?
But why would
Put
I
one
want?
behind your ear and walk away. Do it, I dare you. That'd be so funny.
But why would I take that pen anyways? It's the cheap Bics. It's
Well-
like they spent more money on the flower and the
Right.
tape to
but
wrap it up.
also, it's got germs all over it because it's a doctor's
It's
office.
fine.
It's fine.
There's germs
Here's my
everywhere.
My second favorite pen is the Sharpie S Gel 0.5 fine point tip. Can you see that? Can you zoom in on that, Matt?
I
for
can't
the people.
zoom in, but
For the people.
yeah,
very nice.
it's on there.
Very nice. Yeah, it's like when you have to write something like you with your contracts
Yep.
and stuff. You got to have nice pens.
Yep.
Me with
Well,
my contracts too.
the one that I've been leaning towards, and I haven't done it yet, is my next round of pens. I will probably get different colors than black. I always prefer black.
Me too.
But I didn't think of it this way, is that if you have a different color, you can definitely prove that it is not a copy. It is the original. And so I never thought of it like that until recently. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to have to get blue or red or
Yeah.
purple or magenta or
That would
something.
be really cute, Matt. I think you should
I think
do
so
that.
too.
Yeah.
I would suggest blue because it does reproduce better, and some of the other colors won't go out. And what happens if you don't have a color printer? Then it's going to just look like a faded line.
Yeah, I think legally I have to have black or blue.
Yeah.
But
Well, it was a nice thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's National Herbs and Spices Day. The Colonel used 11 of them. The most popular spice. Please share. What do you think?
salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Is salt? Are those spices?
It's a
Those are-
seasoning.
Yeah, seasoning. Seasoning. I don't think a spice. I think a spice.
Cilantro? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you nailed it. It's actually cumin, which is coriander is. Cilantro's coriander. Coriander. Coriander is one of them. Cumin is the world's most popular spice.
Why am I being
And
educated
coriander
today?
is the most used herb. Do you say herb or do you say herb?
Oh, I'd say whatever annoys people.
Yeah. Obviously. So what would that be?
Herb, probably.
Herb?
Yeah.
No, herb is
or I'll
what-
just say herb.
Herb is the proper way. Herb is a name.
Yeah, I'll
There's a
just say
guy that
Herb.
works at Antelope Hills Golf Course. His name is Herb. Hi, Herb. Shout out. Yeah. So that's how I feel. It's National Egg Roll Day on Taco Tuesday. Who doesn't love an egg roll? I've never met a person in my life. And I've also never met an egg roll in my life that I didn't love. They're delicious.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's
Are
just
you a
like-
fan? Are you a fan?
Of course.
Okay.
I have never met pretty much most foods that I don't like.
Yeah. What about lima beans? Do you like lima beans?
They're okay.
Yeah?
It's not my go-to.
Is there a food you hate? Like John Rust hates
Oh, yeah.
coconut.
Mustard.
You hate mustard.
Hate it.
Weird.
John gives me a lot of, for putting ketchup on my hot dogs instead of mustard.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have a food that you just hate?
It's got to be asparagus.
You hate
Dude, asparagus is
Just one of
Delicious.
those things that I just don't
Yeah,
like.
Right. That's
And,
fair.
and I've tried it so many different ways.
Yeah, and you're like, I don't have to try it ever again. I'm done.
No.
I'm out. Yeah.
And rhubarb, another one, just, things.
Okay. Well,
You
that's
know?
fair.
But I mean, I eat pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Other
Liver.
than that-
You eat liver. You eat organ meats.
Not if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I've tried it.
No, I'm not a
No.
liver
Fan at
fan or
Yeah.
any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of good nutritional value to organ meats. My son-in-law,
Yes,
he
that's
partakes.
true.
I think he had a beef heart the other day from the meat company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine. No, thank you. Pass, hard pass. Okay, let's take another break, shall we?
Okay.
Moving right along this morning on Leza Live. It's Talk About It Tuesday. You got a topic? Give us a call, 928-541-1016, and we'll do our best to discuss amongst ourselves.
Yeah, no promises.
No promises. If it's too deep or too serious, we may, opt out.
Or if it brings out the dark side in Drew, then
Yeah.
Nope.
Nobody wants that. Nobody. But everybody wants your air conditioning and heater to work when you want it to work. I can't tell you how lovely it feels in here today. The air conditioner is on. We feel fresh and, we're bringing our best. And when your AC or your heating breaks down, you need to call the best. AC Medic Heating and Air. Get them on speed dial. They're fast, reliable. They're ready to get your home back to the perfect temperature. Here's the number, 928-848-6224. Go ahead and write that down. I'll say it again if you're grabbing your favorite ballpoint pen. And I want you to know that if you're a senior veteran or first responder, you get 10 to 20% off repairs. That is their way of saying thank you for all you do. How awesome is that? Don't suffer. Call AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. Here comes that number, 928-848-6224.
I turned it on for that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? You caught me singing?
I did.
It's Leza live on the news 103.5 FM. KYCA. We want to shout out to the 15 people watching on Facebook. Good morning. I know, it's just me. I should move the camera. Put Drew up every once in a while.
Oh,
will ya?
I got Drew right here.
All right.
Boom.
All right.
No,
It's
dude.
quite
That's not gonna
awkward.
help you.
It's very awkward for me. I'm going to move the camera. Talk while I move the camera on Matt. Hold
See,
on.
I shouldn't. Oh, I'm going to leave it on. No, don't do it. It's a trap. See, the thing is, I control it, so I don't have to do it. But I should probably, not do it on Drew when he's driving the fastest motorcycle in the world. Because he can catch me in, 2 seconds.
I wish.
And then he'll just pummel me.
You know what?
I mean, he's vicious.
He'll never know. He'll never know.
He'll never know.
Switch to you now and wave to the people.
Hold on.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, it's
There,
Matt
it's
Hinshaw.
me. Now, done. You'll never
So-
see me again.
So do you like your name? Matt Hinshaw?
No.
You don't? What would it be? If you could pick any name.
Pickles McGillicuddy.
We have Pickles Lee coming in tomorrow.
Perfect.
Yes. You can ask her how she feels about her name.
Do you think it's her legal name?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I actually know her legal name, but she goes by Pickles Lee. So tune in tomorrow for Kelly Tolbert and her midweek weekend preview and Pickles Lee talking about a yoga event coming up.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to do some yoga, so wear your leggings tomorrow.
Believe me, you don't want to see that.
Why did you
Nobody wants to see that.
Why did you laugh, Drew?
He's still laughing. What are you
He is
talking about?
laughing.
See, this is why we need a live camera on him, just to show him laughing. I'm going to talk to Jason. You know what? I'm going to go to a thrift store.
Yeah.
I'm going to find a webcam, and
Yeah.
I'm just going to stick it in there somewhere,
okay.
and we'll hook it up, and we won't even tell him.
Okay, perfect.
Why would you want to do that to our listeners and viewers?
Because we love it when you laugh.
Oh.
Makes our day.
All right, so just so you know, I got when you said the leggings, okay?
He was visualizing
I'm thinking
it.
back to the 70s,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at this Jolly Green Giant with the white furry leggings. Remember,
Yeah.
in Flashdance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And him with the Speedo.
Yeah.
That's what the vision.
That's
why I
the
was
visual
laughing.
you got. Yeah, the visual he got was you in a Speedo.
I'm
That's
kind
weird.
of worried about Drew. I mean, your
There's a lot to
visual,
worry about.
your visual of me is wearing a banana hammock.
Yeah, that is a little strange, Drew.
with the leggings.
Oh, with
What?
the leggings. We did that back in the day. We would wear the leotard over the leggings, and it was like a thong leotard. Weird.
So-
Remember the Hot Tub Time Machine movie?
Yes.
That's what that's the outfit I'm talking
Okay,
about.
well, he's going to
Hot
wear
Tub
it
Time
tomorrow.
Machine.
Everybody be sure to tune in tomorrow to see Matt in his leggings.
Would you like to hear a secret that I don't tell anybody?
Ooh, yes.
There is imagery of me in a Speedo.
Where?
I was on the diving team of the freshman year of high school, and I am in the
Wow.
team photo in a Speedo, and
Wow.
I am the only one with his arms crossed looking like I want to murder someone.
Well, can you pull up that picture? We all want to see it. Everybody
it's gone
wants to see it.
forever. I burned every single yearbook.
Oh, shame on you. Shame, shame.
But yeah, I don't tell
Let's
people
reenact it. We can reenact it.
that. Great. Drew, you ready to throw up?
He had to turn
He
his
already
mic
is,
off.
Dying
yeah.
over
He
here.
had
Hold
to
on a
turn his
second.
mic off. Oh gosh. All right. Enough about banana hammocks.
Banana hammocks, yeah. Believe me, it's nothing to be proud of. Nothing.
All right, what high school did you go to?
Well, there's only one in my hometown, so
Sierra
it's pretty
Vista
easy
High.
to figure it out.
Sierra Vista High School.
No, that's not
What's
what
it
it's called.
called?
It's called Buena.
Bueno High School.
Buena High School. Yep.
Spell it.
Buena.
Buena. Buena. That's buena.
Buena
which
High
means
School.
good in Spanish.
Great.
Bueno, buena. Okay, can we? I got to tell you guys something because I want you to be aware of this. All right, I got some tips on crazy baby names that are banned in the United States of America. Now, if you want to get a little crazier, you're going to have to move to Illinois or South Carolina. They are allowed to have numbers and symbols in their names, so you can be like Matt 424.
Oh, what about Prince? Like Prince was a symbol there for a while.
Well,
He didn't live over there.
he lived in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question. Well, according to the U.S. birthcertificate.com, American courts have outlawed 11 baby names. You want to hear what they are? King, Queen, Jesus Christ, and Santa Claus. Cannot name your baby Santa Claus.
Why?
I know, why? Here's some others. Adolf Hitler. There's a
Understandable on
yeah,
that one.
understandable on
Yeah.
that one. Nutella. Can't name your baby Nutella.
Guess they still have it copyrighted.
Emojis won't legally cut it either. In New York State, first and middle names have to max out at 30 letters so they can fit on an ID, while Texas gives you 100 letters before they cut you off. Interesting that there's rules and laws about names.
See, I don't know if I like it when my friends listen to the show.
Somebody's talking about
Mr. Jason Thompson, Handyman Services, is like, hey, I'll help you find some leggings for tomorrow.
He'll probably lend you his.
He probably had some.
Yeah, I'm sure Jason has some.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's in a secret closet.
Okay, here's another tip that you're only going to hear here on Leza Live. Don't say I didn't teach you anything this morning, okay? The TSA has issued a reminder that your Costco Gold Star membership card is not a suitable replacement for a real ID. Okay? They felt the need to tell people this. Sure, it's got your picture on it, and while it might get you a $1.50 hot dog or a 48-pack of toilet paper, the TSA says there's no way it'll get you past airport security alone.
What if you have the executive card, though?
Nope. The agency says it's the Gold Star on your license that works, not the one on your membership card. So don't plan to travel and pull out your Costco Gold Star membership card.
Oh, look at that. It does have my picture on there.
Yeah, and it also you have a Gold Star. Look, turn it over.
Yeah, I know. It's because I'm cheap. I don't pay for the executive
Oh,
one.
I've got the executive one.
Well, of course. You're a baller.
We knew that.
Well, I have a business.
Yeah, that's why.
I have a business, too, but I still pay for the cheap one.
Well, we get some great rewards.
The
That's all
hot
I'm
dogs
saying.
are still the same.
They are for everybody. You're right. You're
Yes.
right about that.
Unless, do you get like a Polish? Like they secretly
I
only
don't
give you guys
I don't
the
eat
Polish?
hot dogs at Costco.
If you get an executive card, you get Polish then.
Yeah? Dude, I'm getting executive then.
Do we? I don't know that. I'm like,
Listeners, call in.
Inquiring minds want to know.
exactly. Well, if Scott's listening, I don't think Scott listens anymore because he never used to text me during the show.
He learned his lesson.
Yeah, he's afraid. Otherwise, he's got to bring us food again.
Well, maybe that's it.
Yeah, watch. He's going to show up in 10 minutes with 3 Costco hot dogs.
Right.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know there's one word in the English language that if you change it and you make it a capital, it not only changes its pronunciation, but it changes its meaning. Do you know what that word is?
Oh my goodness, Drew.
You just said it
I did?
earlier.
What does it start with?
It's the word Polish.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
change it, it becomes Polish.
Polish and Polish.
It's a good bar joke to win
You know-
money at.
Okay.
This is why we have him on the show.
And this is why we need to
See,
take a commercial right
useless
now.
information that nobody cares about.
He's been dying to share that tip.
He has.
He's been dying.
He's had that in his back pocket for the past year and a half,
Yeah.
at least.
2
Yeah.
years at least.
Nice job. Nice job. Perfect timing to pull it out today.
See?
We appreciate it. All right, let's take another quick break. When we come back, more here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So, ladies, when it comes to your health, you deserve the best. And that's exactly what you get at Prescott Women's Clinic. Whether it's your annual wellness exam, pregnancy care, hormone therapy, or any other woman's health need, their expert team is here to provide compassionate, top quality care. They've been here for over 4 decades, caring for the women in our community. They're not going anywhere. So when you need health care, you need to call Prescott Women's Clinic. Their number is 928-778-4300, and you can reach them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Little REM waking you up on a Tuesday morning on Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM, KYCA. And you know what? That song is perfect because I have 2 moon stories to share. But first, we have Ma Hinshaw on the line. Good morning,
no.
Ma. What's going on?
I'm afraid.
Uh-oh, push a different button. Try another one. Ma?
Hi.
Hi!
Oh,
There she
no.
is.
Mom, why are you calling in? I don't even want to
Well,
know. It's not
I
Friday.
thought I would just blackmail Matt.
Oh, let's do it. You've got the picture of him in his Speedo, Ma?
Yes, not just one. I have many small pocket versions.
I'm not going to ask why.
Because she
Oh,
doesn't
I
throw
don't know.
anything out.
I get all the kids' pictures and then go, oh no, I don't want these, and
Yeah.
but you know me, I have a box or 10 full of all their pictures.
I love it. I love it. So, can you take a picture of it and text it to me, Ma?
No, because I don't know where it is. But
Oh,
I thought I'd let
She
him
has
know
it.
anyway
But she has it. Yeah.
that I can blackmail him if I need to.
Okay,
See.
that's good.
Now you know where I get it from.
Yeah, good information, Ma Hinshaw. Thank you. And
Well,
we'll
and even worse, the other day I did find a picture of him, au natural, in his grandpa's doggy pool.
Aw, Matt.
Well, if that,
Skinny dipping in the dog pool.
I was going to say, if that tells you the kind of childhood I have, I wasn't even good enough to be in the people pool. I had to
Right.
go bathe
Swim
with the dogs.
Naked. Yeah.
Well, Grandpa didn't have any pools, but he had a dog that liked to get wet once in a while, and you were about a year and a half old or something.
You know, and you wonder why I'm in therapy, Ma.
We all know, Matt. We all know why.
I feel sorry for your mom, not you.
At least
Well,
he was
hey,
only.
if I survived him, I do not know how.
At least he was only a year and a half when he got in there. I thought you were going to say 18.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
I would have
no,
had the
no,
Speedo
no.
then.
Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. I have no idea where I put the pictures. I'm trying to sort out so I can give them all to the kids when I
Right.
go, but that's a job.
Okay, well, if you find it, you let me know, Ma Hinshaw, okay?
We want to see
Okay,
that.
Or
I
just
will.
burn it,
I'll
please.
Let you know. Thanks.
Have a beautiful day. We'll talk to you on Friday.
You too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom.
Well, speaking of moons, summer.
Terrible segue.
It was a great segue. It was a great segue. Summer officially starts on the 21st, so Earth is wrapping up spring with its last full moon. This one's called the strawberry moon, but the name has nothing to do with its color. It could appear orange or reddish or just regular. The name comes from the start of strawberry harvest season in June. It's also a rare one this year. It's the lowest full moon since 2006. It'll be at its brightest tomorrow around 3:30 in the morning. So you'll be up, Drew.
You know, when you said that, I'm like, I'll probably end up seeing it.
Yeah, you'll be up. So take a look so you can report on it to us tomorrow, for us tomorrow. Something. Okay?
We'll see.
Okay. And in other moon news this morning, chances are pretty good that the moon will be getting a few new craters in about 7 years. NASA has increased the odds that a giant asteroid will slam into our next door neighbor sometime in 2032. For a while, they thought the space rock called YR4 was on path to hit us. Remember that? We were talking about that. We were very concerned. But now it's the moon that has to duck, not Earth.
Very catchy name.
Yes, YR4. NASA is giving the asteroid a 25-1 shot of making a direct hit. That's pretty good.
That's 25-1, yeah.
Yeah. They'll know more in 3 years when the asteroid comes out again from behind the sun. So don't say we're not smart here on Leza Live. We talk about science.
Well, at least you know how to read science.
It'll be interesting to see what the betting is, sports betting
Yeah.
on the asteroid.
Right.
That'll be up.
Yeah, that'll be up in 3
You
years.
watch it. Oh,
Okay.
25-1.
Right.
What are the odds?
Right.
15-1.
What else would you like me to read to you?
I've
I've got a
bedtime
question.
story?
I've got a question for you.
Oh.
I want you to think about this while we take our last break. And when you come back, I want to hear your answer, okay? I want to know, What sound instantly makes you angry? Okay, I don't want to know right now. I said think about it, all right, as we take our last commercial break here on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. Gonna tackle the question, what's a sound that instantly makes you angry? Drew?
That's a hard one. There's quite a few.
I know, right?
I'm not sure how to prioritize.
Well, just pick one, randomly.
Randomly, rap music.
What kind?
Rap music.
Oh, rap music. Does that make you angry?
Some does.
Does, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And the, I don't know what you'd call it. It's kind of like when you go in for your CAT scans.
Yeah.
That noise that it generates when you're going through. It's really, really creepy.
I've never had a CAT scan. Have you?
Yeah, several.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
know the noise? Does it make you angry?
Nah.
No. Okay.
It's just kind of
Makes me
intimidating.
impatient.
It might next time you hear it, since Drew brought it up. What's yours?
So, like Drew, I'm a crotchety young man.
Yes.
And I have lots of angry things, but there's
Lots
one,
of triggers. You got lots of triggers.
Oh, tons. So
Yeah.
many. But the one I'm going to stick with right now, just because it's very topical and recent and happening every day,
Okay.
is
The build up here, boy.
the
Better be good.
the ceiling fan that clearly needs to be replaced.
Oh, yeah.
It's on and it's just squeak, squeak, squeak,
Yes.
squeak.
You know, Scott Dandos and I had a
Yep.
ceiling fan in our bedroom for 25 years. Same one. And it had a rattle. And we just replaced it. And I tell you what, it has made a difference in my well-being,
I
my
mean,
mental health. Yeah.
I can't really afford it, but I'm getting
Yeah,
to
just
that
take it
point.
down. Yeah.
I like the air. I like the airflow, but
Yeah.
it's the one in the living room, and it's clearly
Yep.
from when Vanilla Ice was very popular, and so it's
Yeah.
gold and it's
Yeah.
white and it
Yeah.
needs to be removed
Yeah.
and burned.
You should go to the
But-
Restore, the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I bet they have some
I got
cheap.
Yeah, I got one I really like to get that's at like Home Depot, or
Yeah.
not really like to get, but I'm
Right.
eyeballing, and it's the big living room. I don't want to get a big fan. I want to get like a
Yes.
60 or a
Yes.
70-inch fan.
It makes all
Very
the
good.
difference.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did that in our downstairs area that doesn't have air conditioning. It's an 8-blade,
Yeah.
and it produces some nice wind down there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
See?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Mine has to be the alarm clock sound.
Yeah, but you do that. You
I know.
turned it on. You asked for it.
I know I did. I know, but it's like, oh, it's over.
So what do you want? Somebody to play the harp in the morning?
I guess I just want to wake up on my own with no
the
alarm.
harp. Yeah, you wake up to a harp in the morning.
I guess
you know?
I could change the sound of my alarm.
Yeah, mine's set to music, you
Yeah,
know.
what song?
It's not a specific song. It's set
Yeah.
to my favorite band. So I wake up to a different Red
And it
Hot
makes you
Chili
happy.
Peppers song.
Yeah, it makes
I don't
you
know
happy.
about happy, but I'm just like,
It doesn't make you angry.
it's not beep beep.
Okay,
you
I'll
know?
try that.
Yeah.
I'll try changing the because it's been the same alarm. And the thing is that when I used to get up at the crack of dawn like you, Drew, you know, I'm talking 4 a.m. and nobody wants to hear an alarm clock. But now it goes off at, 6:30, and it's that's a decent hour to get
Yeah,
up.
that's reasonable.
It's still too early
What
to
time
me.
do you get up?
7-ish.
Yeah, but you stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning. I go to
I do.
bed at 9.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pushing 10 hours of sleep on a good night.
I'm pushing a good solid 5.5.
Yeah, that's the difference between you and me. Yeah.
There's a lot of differences.
Well, somebody asked that question on the interwebs, and here's the top 5: smacking when eating. Scott hates that; he can't stand it. Yeah. The Microsoft Teams alert, the sound of an incoming Teams call, can put you in a fight or flight mode.
I don't even know what that is,
I don't either.
but okay.
I don't do that. Yeah. The chirp of a dying battery in a smoke detector
Oh,
at
yeah.
3 a.m. That'll make you angry because there's a huge tall ladder involved, at least in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes, you need to call a friend. Microwaves that keep beeping after you've opened the door. How about the chirp that your car does when you don't put on your seatbelt?
Well, you should be putting on your seatbelt then, Leza.
I do. I wear my seatbelt every day. But like your passenger, takes them a while because they're getting situated and it keeps chirping.
I don't have that problem. I don't have friends.
That's right. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. The number 1 was styrofoam rubbing on styrofoam. It'll make you angry.
I'm surprised the chalkboard
I know.
thing isn't on there.
Chalkboard isn't even in the top 15. Yeah. So anyhow, I thought that was kind of interesting. Just angry noises that make you angry immediately. You know what will not make you angry, and it's a noise? I'm talking about the music on Magic 99.1. You need to tune in today for the All Request Lunch Hour at noon. Yesterday, Drew requested Boz Scaggs. It was his birthday. So if you have a request, something, think about it until noon, and then give me a call, 928-445-9910. I want to play your favorite songs coming up this hour. You have a request for me, Maddie? Metal Death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Napalm Death.
Okay, Napalm Death. It's coming up. And so am I on Magic 99.1. Thanks for listening this morning. We'll be back to do all this again with guests tomorrow here on Leza Live. Rock the day.